Hello there, this is Avalon, your personal AI healthcare assistant. To get started, all you need to do is log in. Once you're in, you'll see my standard dashboard. This is how it looks like from monitoring patient statistic to clinical documentation information. The first step is to add a patient. So you can do this in one of two ways, either manually through my very easy-to-use form or my patient self-registration portal directly accessible through WhatsApp. Here we can start with looking up a member. This is if the patient is on medical aid. If not, the form below is standardized for most of our healthcare providers' needs. So let's just do a quick example for a patient that has just come in for a cash consultation. As you can see, the form has been divided into sections, and for entering in information quickly, we added a few buttons that allows for fast copy and paste of previous sections. You are also able to add or select who the patient was referred by to later on allow for them to be notified or contacted depending on the doctor's clinical documentation or procedures. Once added, they are given a unique ID, which they can use to provide other doctors on future visits or between collaboration by doctors on Avalon when they may need to communicate patient history or plan procedures. Once that is done, we can go to the View All Patients page. We start off with the actions. On the far left, we have the Editing Patient Action button. This allows secure and simple editing. Followed by dictation, which includes sick notes, clinic, referral, and operation letters. My AI medical transcription models have an estimated 99% accuracy in the almost 100 hours plus of medical transcriptions that have been done using our platform. Dictations are processed in 1 to 2 minutes max. There is also the option to type in the records. I am able to pick up specific terminologies or sections such as diagnosis, recommendations, etc. I'll be able to show you further examples of live transcriptions in a different demo. The next section is appointments. So this is how the calendar will look like when wanting to book an appointment. Click Add an appointment. There's the option to book a physical appointment or a virtual one, which enables my telehealth functionality. In this example, we can select a physical one. Once that is set, we simply click on Add. The provider and the patient will then receive SMS and email notifications with details of the booking, as well as an appointment letter in PDF format. I will also send automatic appointment reminders 1 day before and an hour before the appointment. As you can see, the appointment has been set, a letter has been generated, and it has been emailed. And if anything needs to be changed, it is a simple process. Next action is documents. So currently, the appointment that was just generated was tagged under the Documents section for the patient. There are multiple categories that are available to upload documents for the patient. So this allows for very easy tracking of certain information depending on where the patient would have gone. The next action to look at is payments or claims. For this patient, since we hadn't selected medical aid, we will use cash, then we can pick a currency. Our invoice is automatically generated with the information for both the provider as well as the patient. As for tariff codes and ICD codes, you can enter in this information and have the option to either print, download, submit the claim, or save the invoice. Then the final action is to generate notes. So, for this new patient, they currently do not have any notes. However, this is how the notes section is structured. They can either be typed or be recorded. And once again, my AI models are able to pick up each section and place them accordingly in this note. All right, now we'll go to the section of how to instruct Avalon. Just like how you would Google or ask Siri to action something, you can do the same with my Instruct Avalon bar. All the steps I have shown you can be done with little to no knowledge of this short tutorial. For this example, we'll use a test patient that has been previously entered in. So let's say you just wanted to be shown the documents for the patient with ID 873. I am also able to pick up patient names and compare with patients you currently have access to or recently registered. We can now see the documents for the patient with the ID 873. If you wanted to access a clinic note letter or a note generated before, you can simply open up the document to see how it's structured. Our clinical documentation letters and notes are all automatically designed, generated, and emailed at the click of a button to the relevant parties. In my next demo videos, we will cover other instructions you can type into Instruct Avalon, how to dictate live medical transcriptions, scheduling of remote telehealth consultations, and many more awesome Avalon features.